So I first heard about the commission through my PhD supervisor, actually, Professor Stephen Montgomery, who was an excellent role model throughout my PhD, but he actually got one of these fellowships.
So one day I just got a text from my master's supervisor asking if I was interested. Took it to the guys that I was working with at a startup. They were really excited about it as well, and we just got the ball rolling from there.
So I came across the 1851 Royal Commission when I was exploring opportunities for funding for my master's, and I was surprised by the amount of history behind this organisation.
I found the 1851 Royal Commission through my course's website. I really wanted the opportunity to combine my academic journey so far, and the 1851 Royal Commission has been able to fund that.
I'd kind of given up on the idea of doing a PhD before I heard about the Royal Commission, so the Royal Commission Fellowship really gave me the opportunity to go back and pursue that personal ambition.
The 1851 Royal Commission has provided countless opportunities that I wouldn't have been able to access otherwise. Opportunities for both presenting my work at events and also outreach, for example London Wonder, where I'll be running some workshops in disadvantaged schools.
The most unexpected opportunity to come out of this year was recently getting to compete in MIT's hard mode hackathon. I was very happy to get travel funding. It was a dream come true to not only visit the MIT Media Lab but also be part of its ecosystem.
We often feel quite isolated from other big engineering sort of events that take place in London. We're in Belfast, it's always a flight away. Royal Commission, we get invited to all of the events. They pay for our hotels, they pay for our flights.
For me, the biggest kind of unexpected opportunity from the Royal Commission is the opportunity to discuss with high-level leaders outside of my normal scientific sphere. It just shows the science isn't just by itself, and it's kind of allowed a more broader perspective.
So I think what's really great about this 3-year fellowship is that it gives you ample time to both find your feet, experiment with new ideas, and having that amount of time to develop your own independent project is really gold dust in academia, especially these days.
This has, for me, been one big, exciting, creative opportunity.
The Royal Commission support has definitely transformed my research career. Shortly after I got the Royal Commission fellowship, I became a proleptic lecturer in my university, and at the moment I also work with PhD students, so I also get to try to inspire new generation of scientists.
Before the programme, I had a very direct idea of what I wanted to do, but actually it wasn't necessarily in something that I was as passionate about, and actually through this experience I found a much more niche field which both aligns more with my personal values, and I find I'm actually able to have a more direct impact on people.
The Royal Commission's support in terms of financial aid makes a huge difference when you're such a small company. It really has driven us forward. We've probably delivered and been able to hire people that we wouldn't have been able to hire without the Royal Commission's support to accelerate our product delivery. It's about keeping the UK at the forefront of technology, and that future bit's really important.
So I think the main advice I'd give is that if you've got an idea that you're really excited about, then just go for it.
So my advice for anyone looking to do an industrial fellowship is to take every opportunity the Royal Commission puts in front of you. It's also making you a broader, well-developed researcher. So embrace the travel, the networking, and also things like the media training that's put in front of you.
It wasn't until I started doing it and started meeting the other people in my cohort that I realised that there's so many different ways that you can come into a research programme like this. It just made me realise that there's so many ways that the Royal Commission can support the research that people are doing.
Applying to the studentship was one of the best decisions I've ever made, and I highly recommend anyone who's considering it to just apply for it.